miles shortly. Mishnah State, Tzadikim, Mishnah, Tzadikim oivem miyad, yosim harbe. Tzadikim speak very little, but their deeds outdistances whatever they say. They do much more than they had spoken they were going to do. On the other hand, Rishoyim afilu me'ate noisim. Rishoyim, they're always there with big speeches and big promises, and the ma'ases, nothing results from it. Where do we see this? We see this by Morsa Machpelah when Sorimenu was Hadek, and Rav Avinu wanted to buy Morsa Machpelah, so he offered Ephron Achiti, he offered him 400 shekel kesef, 400, and he ended up paying not only 400, but over la secher, which is 10 times as much. And I'll tell you what that adds up to right away. On the other hand, Ephron Achiti, when Avram Avinu offered him 400 shekel kesef, so he says, 400 shekel bein chomahi. He said, we're so honored. We're so honored. A dignitary of your stature, we're so honored to have you who wants money. The Maisi took 10 times as much as Avram Avinu. That's the call by Sadiq al-Havu by Rishoyim. And the cheshbon, the Oiber la-Soicher, when the first Torah makes a cheshbon that Oiber la-Soicher was enough to be mefarnas a person for his entire life. So Avraham Avinu gave away a schum, a hogun, ad kidei kach, was not to be mefarnas somebody a whole life. Even though at first he said only Arba Lev. We see that in each and every door. From the legendary Rothschild Mishpach, going back to Rabbi, the legendary Malzokia, there was a Dr. Rothschild who came to the Lubavitcher Rebbe, and he came to him for a bracha, nothing else. He had once opened up a hospital in Eretz Yisrael, and he asked for a bracha. So the first thing was the Lubavitcher Rebbe did, he took out his checkbook, he mailed a check for $1,000, and then he gave him a bracha. So I think he might have miyat. That's the call. Rav Aharon is a friend of Rothschild. He was walking in the street one day, and he met a Yid, and he noticed, he took the time to notice, even though he's busy, he took the time to notice, he noticed that the Yid was very in depression, deep depression. So he gets into a conversation with him. He says, what do I have to live for? I'm a survivor. They took away took away my whole mishpacha, my wife, my kindla, my everything. They took away. What do I got to live for? So Rabbi told me, he said, my entire year, he said, you have your whole life ahead of you. And you'll have a daughter, and you're chasen machen, you make a chasen, and I myself personally, I'll come to the chasen and I'll dance with you at your daughter's chasen. Time passed, and the Bar Navach became very sick, but he gave over to his son, his Malachim Rav Schneier, he wrote him, he said, I met a Yid that was zerbrochen, and I become 2 years old. I'm going to come today at Chasna, we're going to have a daughter, and I'll come to Chasna. I want you to take down his name and his number and be in touch with him, and you should go to the Chasna with him. Runs Avok, and Takia, like Rabbi said, he did his shidduch. He had a daughter. She grew up. He gave makala, and the chasna took place. While the chasna was taking place, in the middle of the chasna, who should walk into the chasna? Reb Schneier walked right in the middle of the chasna and went over to the Kale's father, to this Yid that suffered such depression, and that's one dance with them. Tzaddik Yimoyim Miyad, raise him Harbi. Moshe Zechron Lebracha. After Abram was nifter, Abram was not only was the Amud HaTorah of the Kodesh Yishurim, he was the one that all the whole pillar of the Amud of the Kiyum of Gashmis of Lakewood was on his shoulders. He was the one who was running around a whole week, running around New York raising money. He'd come to Shabbos to Lakewood and say Shiurim. So it was a disaster. Where do you start? His whole office was right here in his pocket. So everything, all the names and everything was in his pocket. Lakewood existed. So you might had to get involved. So they came to Rav Moshe Feinstein. Came to Rav Moshe with a letter introducing what Lakewood means. So first thing Rav Moshe did was he sat down and he wrote out a check. He made out a check, and then he gave them a letter. We find it also by Lech Ben Shem. Hoyt Shilech Vayoyen Vivorachehu. He came for a bracha. The first thing is he took out Lech Vayoyen, and then the third is they give the bracha. So this we find throughout the whole door that tzaddikim are only miyat. And Avram Avinu, when the malachim came to him, so he begged them and said, don't leave. Take of these pas lechem, I stick of pas lechem. That's all. What was the end? The end was Habokaros Avram. He ran to Habokaros Avram and Shleishim Shemach Soiles. And so he gave him call to Tzaddik Yimoyim Miyad, raise him Harbi. Nani, Rakash Oimer. Rothschild Kosh Rothschild Zakis Yisrael. The Tikon, Rothschild Mitzvah. Shinemar.